Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage. My name's Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube, and I use spirit, my intuition, the tarot to communicate energies to you guys, most amazing, beautiful viewers. I'm so glad to be back. I needed a break again, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, everything sort of caught up to me. So I'm sorry I haven't been here to do your daily reading. I do love doing your readings, although I have to make sure to look after myself so that I can deliver these messages for you guys. I hope you guys are all doing very well, and I'm super excited to get into today's reading. I cannot wait to see what this is all about. So I was waiting for guidance for the next sort of topic, and I got a few requests, although I haven't come around to all of your requests just yet. So if I haven't done your request just yet, it is coming, but I have to wait for the right timing. And so this came very suddenly, and it was someone has something very important they want to communicate to you through their higher self, something that might be left unsaid, or just something that you're needing to know right here, right now. These are timeless messages, so whenever you click on this video, the message was meant to find you. And in order to know who this person is, we will take a look at who they are, and then we'll take a look at what it is exactly this person's wanting to let you know. So if the person sounds like yourself, then you've tapped into your own energy, and this is coming from your higher self. And if you resonate with multiple piles, there could be multiple people coming through, or multiple aspects of your higher self if you resonate that way. So 3 options today to choose from. I will put the options in the timestamp. I'll put the timestamp of your options in the description box and in the pinned comment below. Option 1 is this beautiful tropical bird. I don't know, it looks like a toucan to me. Very beautiful. It's a brooch, and it is available at prairievintagejewelry.com. And then we have this beautiful spray brooch with the beautiful rhinestones and the emerald. Absolutely beautiful. And option number 3, we have this beautiful pave rhinestone brooch. Absolutely gorgeous. Very glittery. So I will leave the video running for a bit and use your intuition, what you will see, feel, or hear to know whether this message and this person is resonating for you. And I will see you guys at your pick. Hello, my beautiful pile 1. You guys picked the tropical toucan, beautiful bird. And we're looking at someone has something to say to you, coming from their higher self. And in order to know who this person is, I've pulled some oracle cards to give you an idea of who this person could be. If this sounds like someone you know, or sounds like yourself, then you've tapped into the right pile. If it sounds like you, then chances are this is coming from your higher self. Okay, now if this sounds like someone you know, then their higher self is wanting to come through with communication, something you need to know right here, right now. So let's take a look at who this person is, and then we'll get into what it is that they're wanting to tell you. So we have the mask. Interesting. This is number 61, or number 7 with the mask. Beautiful. I'm getting all the colors here, and the colors from your pick on the bird. Beautiful. And we have the heart, number 31, or the number 4. We have bear. And we have this intuitive oracle card. Take a look at that, see what comes through for you, and then we'll read the back side. Looks like Egyptian sort of theme here, with a basket of gems on her head and 2 hoops in her hand. Okay, it says, the benefactor, affirmation. I enjoy life now as I take steps to realize my new tomorrow. Okay. And we have the artist, light attributes, expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the 5 senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. Shadow attributes: using talent as an excuse to mistreat others, posing as a starving artist to elicit pity. And we have the hero or heroine. Light attributes: passion for a journey of personal empowerment. Shadow attribute: escapism and a false sense of heroism. I'm feeling it this way. And we have the destroyer. Light attributes: releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for a new life. Shadow attributes: intoxication with destructive power, destroying others' dreams or potential. Okay, interesting, because when I pulled these, it was supposed to be about the person, so you know who they are, but a lot is coming through with their message as well. So let me tap into this energy, because I'm mostly getting messages from this person, not necessarily who they are. So I'm a little thrown off here, but let me sit with this, and then we'll get into what this messaging is all about. Okay, I don't know who this person is to you, okay? I'm going to describe just the bits that I do have of this person. I feel as though this person could be somebody that you didn't always see eye to eye with, okay? Like, I just feel like this person might have been very much, very, I don't know, like focused on their own thing, or maybe seeming as though they only sort of wanted to accomplish their own sort of agenda at some point in time. So you might have felt like this person was not really caring or interested or showing any sort of empathy towards you or helping you in any sort of way. And I think this person might have been very much focused on something, or it appeared to be such. And now this person is coming through as somebody here who has deep love for you. This could be somebody who was very scared of allowing their feelings to be completely out in the open here. Although this person is somebody who is quite protective of this connection and quite protective of you. I'm getting like a parental figure. It's kind of what I'm getting here, but I feel like this person hasn't always let you into their vision. Now, if this isn't a parent, it's certainly somebody who wants to protect you as such. And I feel like this person is going through a realization here, a massive change in how they've been engaging with you. And so part of the messaging is coming through that this person wants to communicate that they're very cautious about every day and how they show up, and how they've shown up in the past, and how that might have been impacting how you and them got along. And maybe it also impacted how you understood this person. And so I think this person realizes this, and I think this might have slowly over time eroded this connection. And this person wants to take accountability, because I feel this person sees that their actions have led to your belief in this person either not being interested in your life, or wanting to invest in you, or show you love or compassion, or be there for you. And so I feel like this person is proactively every day trying to see what they can do here to make you see the true them. And I feel like the true them was hidden the time you've known this person, mostly because this person was fearful of, I don't know, showing any sort of weakness, or maybe they had to be strong for some reason. And like I said, it could be a parent who had to show their strength. It could be somebody who went away to do something, and you felt like they had to do something that was maybe selfish, but they felt like it was needed in order to be a stronger person for you, or for this connection, for them to provide something for you. I feel like this person wants to provide something for you. I feel like this person wants to come make things strong between you and them. And some of you guys, I'm picking up an ex, like an ex-partner here. And if they're not wanting to come back in a romantic way, I feel this person wants to come back to make good graces. I feel like this person wants to show you what they were not able to show you when they were unavailable for whatever reason. I feel like this person is very sensitive, and I feel like they might have done stuff here that made you really question whether this person had your best interest at heart. And it could have been with a lot of you guys that something happened here in order for you to completely sort of disconnect or disengage from this person, like one sort of final blow up, or this person sort of did one thing too many, or you just had enough. And so I do feel as though this is somebody who you've either cut out of your life, or they abruptly left, or there was some sort of abrupt altercation, or just something that's created there to be a disconnect. Now there's a deep love here, like it feels like a familial love. So I don't know, it could be your soul family, you know, somebody that you've known for many, many, many lifetimes. Or it could be, like I said, someone in your family member here who is just coming through very, very strong with love. And I'm not sure, like we'll pull some tarot, I'm not quite sure why this person was not allowing their sort of their truest self to show you the love and the caring and support, but their way, what they're coming through with is their way was in their action of what they were doing. They thought they were protecting or benefiting this connection in some way by sacrificing, I don't know, vulnerability, or like showing up like they had to do something. I feel here, I don't know what this something is, but I feel like they felt it was for the sake of you, or for the sake of the connection, or for the sake of, I don't know, the family, the grouping, the future of this family. But I think this person is realizing that there might have been a different way to go about this. And I feel like this person might feel as though they lost all trust in you. And so I feel like this person is in an energy here of wanting to right all the wrongs and kind of do what it takes here, is what I'm feeling. So I'm not, like I said, getting a whole lot of who this person physically is. I'm picking up some earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. A little bit of Scorpio coming through. Let's pull these oracle cards and see if we get some more, and then we can pull some tarot, okay? Yeah, this is a very interesting energy that I don't feel I have tapped into here. Let's see what this person is wanting to say. Twin flame journey. Oh my goodness. Okay. Obstacles. Well, certainly was feeling that. Loyalty. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. And we have humility. Allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. Sweetness. Beautiful. And tears with the rose. Look how similar this is, you guys. Like, I do not pick these cards. I have not even seen these cards. They just kind of come out, and even like the pointillism in the back, like all the dots that are making the background. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. You know what it's giving me? You know, when you have art, and I think we had artists here. This is coming through as a vision of art, almost like when you do art with pointillism. Interesting, we have the pointillism here too. You can make pictures that are seen from certain distances with where the dots kind of come together. Wow, that's very loud. Garbage men making noise. The picture comes together depending on what angle you're looking at the dots. And it's like we weren't really seeing something here with the mask. And so we needed to take a different view of something here. And with the rainbows, I'm getting that, like, well, it's all about the different sort of shades. Things aren't as black and white, and there could be various sort of shades and dimensions to seeing how we perceive things, various ways, like all about diversity and difference of understanding. And I feel like there's a different way to see something here. Okay, let's keep going. This is an interesting energy I'm picking up. Live from your heart. Oh my goodness, beautiful energy. Diligence. Bird in flight. Interesting, you guys picked a bird. Birds are all about freedom and also ascension, because birds see from a higher perspective, which was coming through with the pointillism. We have gates, freedom, openness, and opportunity. What sort of style is this? Is this kind of like that Egyptian energy we were getting with this card here? Like, look at the gate. No, that's more like, I don't know, it's reminding me of Russia or like Tetris. And we have the sun in the background here, and it looks like a castle. The sun is all about enlightenment and also about seeing things clearly. That might have not have been so clear in the past. The poet. Oh my goodness. You guys got the artist and the poet. Relationships and vulnerability. Okay. The feather plume. And we have the reddening with the number 15. 15 is the devil in the tarot, which is Capricorn energy. We have the two orbs, silver and gold, and then the tiny little black one. So balance, masculine, feminine. The snake's all about healing. Reddening is all about coming to life. Okay. And we have coagulation with number 66. 66. It is a master number. Service as a source of joy, in which one pours from an overflowing cup, and not martyrdom. Coagulation. Okay. And finally, we have beaver spirit, lay a solid foundation, number 6. 6 is a balance number, but it is about problem solving, compassion. It's also about harmony. It could represent the lovers in the tarot, which is all about a choice or destined sort of partner. And it could also be the devil in the tarot, which we were getting with this reddening, which is Capricorn energy. Now, beaver is giving me Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, a little bit of water, but I'm mostly feeling earth. I'm mostly feeling a lot of earth here. I mean, bird could be air, a bit of air, but I'm feeling, yeah, a tiny bit of air, tiny bit of water, but mostly earth energy. And we were picking up some Scorpio energy as well. Okay, so this is an interesting energy, and I'm not going to lie, I'm really surprised to see Twin Flame here. I wasn't feeling a whole lot of sort of tension so much. Not that we need to feel a bunch of tension, but it almost felt like in this part, this person was, I don't know, like, again, doing something for the betterment of you or the connection, or thinking there was something that was needing to be done, and guarding themselves in a way here rather than just, I don't know, like allowing something to be. So let me tap into this and see what comes through here, because I'm a little bit perplexed as to what this is all about. Okay, it's a really clear message. It's very clear. This person, I feel like, was wearing a mask here and was pretty much stuck in some protective mode here. And I did feel this person was trying to protect you and possibly protect you from their destructive ways. There's something about their way of being here that I think they understood about themselves. I feel like this person was making massive transformation here with the death. There was a feeling of wanting to be reborn, or every day be something here in order to provide, to come together, to make things better, where they kind of screwed up is what they feel. But there was a deep, deep love here, and I felt it was a soul bond, almost like familial, because it felt like it went really, really, really deep, like a soul family that goes far, far back. But I feel like this person might have expected or seen a vision. I feel they saw a vision of what could sort of happen if they stayed away, or there was an understanding of what they thought would happen if they would slowly pull away in some way, or just not be fully themselves, to allow there to be space or protection, or for the betterment of the connection, or for you. And like I said, for some of you guys, the family, I don't know, something about the family. So the family's coming through here, and I don't know if maybe you or this person has a family separate from each other, but there's a lot of sort of moving parts here. Now, Twin Flame being the very first card here, if you don't resonate with the label so much, this is a very deep spiritual connection that you'd have with this person, okay? And you'd know right away who this person is. If you're still wondering who this person is, I don't think this is your pile, okay? Unless you're coming into contact with this person. But I feel as though there's a history here, so that's how you'll know. And you'd resonate as this person being somebody who you just, it's like oil and water, okay, at one point in time. And this person was not allowing themselves to be seen for who they are, for whatever the reasons or purposes here. And I feel like this is what's coming through. Okay, as this person's recognizing they weren't allowing themselves to be themselves. This got in the way. Okay, this person understands you've been very loyal to them. They also understand their deep sense of loyalty here. And this person has had to eat some sort of humble pie, because I feel like this person might be somebody who feels they need to be tough and protective. And I feel this person was trying to protect you from them, and also something about family. Okay, so I feel like this person has a deep, deep, deep sense of love. And also coming through with tears is like, the love is so deep, but the pain is so deep as well. And we know this when we experience Twin Flame journey. It's like the soul is experiencing a soul death here of, it should really be an ego death, not necessarily a soul death, but feeling as though we're dying off. Pieces of us are dying off here. And I feel like this person has had to really shed a lot of themselves here in a very painful way. And this has been caused by the love of this connection with the rose. I feel this is a romantic sort of feeling I'm getting here, okay? Like a romantic partner, somebody who is deeply, deeply in love with you, and I feel like is in a lot of pain, or has been stirred up a lot of pain here. This person has gone through a lot of pain, has had to shed a lot of themselves. This person has never wavered from loving you. I feel like this person has always been loyal. I feel like what the messaging here is, this person is coming into some awareness. They're being wise to how they've been acting. They've been, like I said, they've had to eat some sort of humble pie here, because I feel like whatever it was that they were doing led to some sort of split, or led to some sort of disappointment, or you just, I don't know, like I said, some of you guys an outburst, some of you guys just things seem to not happen here, and you kind of pull away your energy in some way. So I feel like this person, again, what's coming through is them wanting to work and repair day by day here with this lay a solid foundation. And I feel like this person is willing to do what it takes here to be consistent at building stability, at building a foundation, at building your trust again, because I feel like this person feels they let you down. I feel like this person wants to come in and sort of save the day here based on what they've kind of put together. And I feel like this person wants to make sure that they don't hurt you, or that they don't repeat something, and that they don't do whatever it was that they were doing, but they have to be very aware. And this is what they're wanting to say, is because I think this person might understand themselves to be a certain way that they're trying to break out of and change with this destroyer and this energy here, where they felt like they had to guard you from themselves and this rebirth. So I feel like this person has been awakened, okay? Their heart space has been awakened to this connection. I feel like their heart space might have been awake to the connection, although this person was acting in an opposite way in some way. So I feel like they were not capable of being vulnerable. I feel like this person was incapable of maybe allowing a relationship to form here. So with this freedom, openness, and opportunity, I feel like this person is coming through some sort of gateway, really. Like they're transitioning from maybe being very fixed and guarded or removed in some way here, and sort of wearing this false sort of aura about them, pretending to be something else, or just, I felt like, I don't know, there was something about this person's inability to allow themselves just to be vulnerable. And so I feel like with this freedom here, they're understanding freedom does not necessarily have to be freedom from being in a connection. Freedom can be the choice to be self in connection. Okay, with the openness, to be vulnerable, to be open, to be themselves, is giving them a level of freedom that I don't think this person saw it that way. I don't think this person understood this. And so with this owl and the sun coming up, with this realization, it's like, this is giving me true freedom to be myself, to walk through this other side that I haven't experienced here in this connection, to be vulnerable, to find balance. This person is finding balance within self, which is masculine, feminine energy, in order to be receptive, but also to maintain masculine energy too. Because I feel like this person might have been in heavy distorted masculine energy. Although, like I said, I was feeling like a parental figure here with this bear. Like someone who felt they had to be a provider, protector, and maybe very strong, you know, wearing a mask of I have to be strong, I have to be all these things here. And maybe even feeling like they had to save, I don't know, like save something or be the hero in everyone's sort of story. But I feel like something is shedding that was unhealthy in this person's way of being, and that they see this. And so this new version of them is coming to life here with the reddening and this new balanced version of self. Now, I do feel as though they're predominant, which we normally are, in one energy, and I do feel it is masculine energy. Okay, but I feel like when we're really lopsided, it sort of becomes distorted when we're too much in masculine or too much in feminine. So I feel like this person has been finding balance in both their masculine and feminine energy. And I feel like this person has had to, find some humility in self and recognizing where they might have been getting in their own way with their ego. Because I'm feeling an ego death here. Okay, I'm feeling a shedding of something. And I feel as though things were really, really, really stuck. And I think things were starting to get really backed up in this connection. Like tiny little things might have turned into bigger things that started to not allow things to flow. Okay, so they recognize where things were stuck and why they were stuck. And they're certainly not wanting things to be stuck. So I feel like it's an everyday action to undo the stuckness. Because I feel like there's something major that they're having to repair here, or at least they feel like they have to repair something major. So maybe they really let you down. But coagulation, the obstacles, and of course the beaver puts a dam. So I feel like this beaver energy is like sort of undoing the stuckness and rebuilding a new foundation here with this new insight, this new energy, being very cautious, being very aware, coming from heart space rather than more of an ego sort of mind. And so this is what this person is wanting to say. I wasn't expecting it to come out this way, but I do feel this message is complete, although I love pulling tarot. So why don't we just wrap this up and see and be very open. Maybe I am not seeing this correctly. Maybe there's something more here, or maybe this is something else that needs to be communicated. So we'll ask Spirit for a clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of beautiful pile 1. What is this person wanting to say right here, right now, from their higher self to pile 1's person wanting to say to pile 1? Spirits, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, pile 1, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. I'm truly blessed. Thank you so much. This is the Cosmic Slumber Tarot, which I have not used except for the card reveal, which you can find in my playlist. When I open these tarot packs, you can energetically charge the cards so that your readings become more and more accurate as I do your readings, because as you guys know, energy is everlasting, and your energy will remain with these cards in a way for me to pick up your reading. All right, so Spirit, clear and concise message. Can we get a deeper look right here, right now? What does this person want? This one flipped around. Want pile 1 to know. Okie dokie. Bottom of the deck energy. We have the 5 swords. I don't read bottom of the deck in reverse. And under that we have 2 cups. So, although this does sort of stand true, this person was sabotaging, okay? And when they sabotage themselves, with the 5 swords, it caused pain and a no-win situation. So I'm feeling a lot of energy from here. I'm feeling 3 swords. I'm feeling heartbreak. So there was a lot of tears. I feel like there's a history here for sure. And either this person's really, really hurt you. Okay, I feel for some of you guys, this person could have sat indecisive for a long time. Things coagulated in some way because I feel 2 swords as well. So they could have hurt you and were very stagnant for a very long time without doing anything about this, which might have made you feel even more like this person did not care. Okay, so we have 3 swords, 2 swords, and so we have a 5 sword situation, which is a sabotage here. Okay, so this is probably somebody either you're not talking to or had a falling out with, and you feel like this person probably has not stepped up and has not done anything to repair the damage that has been caused. And an inability to come together, 2 cups in reverse. So it either led to a breakup, it led to you guys not coming together, it led to you guys not being able to find balance between both of you guys because of this person's inability to show up. Okay, so let's take a look. We have 2 torches, which is the 2 of wands. 2 wands is a decision. Okay, we saw 2 swords, 2 wands. 2 is all about balance again, which I was getting from this, the duality, the choices. And when we have a choice with the 2 of wands, we could choose to do the same old, or we could choose the path of the Dharma. And that usually the path of the Dharma is a little bit more difficult because it requires us to make change, okay, and shed and do a whole bunch of things in order for us to push through our comfort zone to follow a different path here. So this is all about choice. We have the sun coming out again on top of this sun, which I was feeling mostly from this card, which was the first thing I picked up, which is enlightenment. Okay, the sun is the most positive card. When I pull it in the tarot, it highlights all the positivity and kind of waters down any of the negativity. So the sun presence here is about illumination, being certain. And maybe there was a lot of uncertainty here with the 2. And now this person is enlightened, has some insight, has some understanding here, okay? And I feel like there is a lot of joy and happiness that this person feels in your presence here. Yes, a lot of joy in your presence. So we have the Queen of Torches. Okay, so I'm getting your energy from this. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in reverse. Somebody who they certainly find very attractive. I feel like you've pulled away. You have pulled away from this person. And I feel like you felt underappreciated. And I feel like this person might have not have seen you, or at least showed to you your value and your worth here, okay? And so maybe you just said you had enough sort of being here for this person, or making things happen for this person, or trying to manifest or work with this person or be involved with this person in some way. I feel there's a pulling of energy. I also feel like the Queen of Wands talks about wearing a mask. I feel like this person's mask's falling off. I feel like this person is now being revealed to themselves, okay? And this is an active choice they were having to make, and I feel like it was a matter of time before the foundation sort of cracked here. Yes, exactly. With this crack, I feel like there was a mask being worn, and I don't feel as though the mask was being worn to deceive you, okay? I feel like the mask was being worn definitely for protection, but I don't feel it was to keep you sort of out so much because they didn't want you there. I feel like it was to keep you out from getting hurt, because this person might be quite destructive here, okay? Something about this person had to pretend to be something that they might have not have been in order to, they feel, maintain some sort of peace or maintain you. I don't think this person ever wanted to push you away or get you out of their life. I feel like this might have caused this, though. I think their intention was to keep you and do what they could to appreciate you, although I don't think this person knew how to appreciate you. There's some sort of insight here as to what they need to do here. And part of it is shedding this mask because it was causing 5 swords. And we have the Prince of Torches, which is the Knight of Wands in reverse. So both wands in reverse. Wands is fast moving energy. Okay, wands could all be all about passion and moving kind of without any sort of insight. I feel like this person could have been somebody who might have just made a quick exit or was only thinking in the moment, or at least this seemed to you. Like this person was kind of thinking only in the moment and maybe pulled their energy away at some point, or just was unreliable in some way, or just kind of fizzled out. And I feel like you had a long-term sort of understanding of what it was that you were wanting for yourself. And this person was incapable of showing up. And so I do feel still, because of this, you've pulled your energy away. Or for a lot of you guys, it could be because of that incident I was picking up, like one sort of blow up or one final outburst or one event. Or maybe that's just had enough of this person and you said, you know, I'm out because this person isn't proving to appreciate me or show my value here back to me. Prince of Swords. This is the Knight of Swords. More quick energy. The Knight of Swords faces combat, comes in with truth, and isn't scared to face what he needs to face here. So I do feel as though this person is ready to sort of fight here for this connection. And I do feel like this person thinks you might be also sort of in an energy here that might be resisting in a way, or at least needing to have some sort of understanding. Like they're ready that you're going to be maybe confrontational if they come towards you in some way here, is what they're seeing. Now, I don't feel there's any sort of fear here about you being confrontational. Six Pentacles. I feel like this person wants to find balance with you. Okay, lots coming through with the balance again. So if this person was not giving, this person wants to give. Okay, this is like the sort of volunteer card, the equal reciprocity, the sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down, but it is about giving and donating, volunteering, and putting in our energy or time or resources towards something. And I feel like this person might have been the recipient of your energy to the point where you felt underpaid and underappreciated and undervalued. And so you might be quite upset about this, okay? This person wants to come repair things and bring balance here, where they were incapable of showing up here. And when they did show up, I feel this person was not sustaining in a practical way. So easy to burn out. I feel there's realization about this, okay? So this is this person's higher self. I don't know necessarily whether this person is going to go through with this. I mean, that's their higher self coming through. The Fool. Yeah, new beginning. They want to start over here, okay? Take a chance. And I feel like this person might have not have taken a chance on this connection because there was a lot of fear. And I feel the fear wasn't hurting you by them being just themselves, okay? So yeah, this new beginning and taking a risk and starting over if you guys have had a history here that's ended in a 5 swords. So this is what I have. Pile number 1. I hope this resonated for you. I love you guys very much, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, hello, my gorgeous angels. Pile number 2. You guys picked this spray brooch with the rhinestones and the emerald. Absolutely beautiful. I do believe this is 1950s, 1940s. And I do love it very, very much. So it will be available at prairievintagejewelry.com if it's not already. So what are we looking at? Well, we're looking at a right here, right now message. Someone having something to say to you, and this person is wanting to come through with their higher self. And so I will be pulling who this person is with these oracle cards that I've not looked at, seeing if you know who this person is and then what it is that they're wanting you to know. And if this sounds like you, then this is most likely your higher self coming through with a message, okay? And there could be multiple piles that resonate. Only you know, I ask you use your intuition, what you will see, feel, or hear that will determine whether this is indeed your message. Only you can do that. I cannot do that for you. Interesting, because pile 1 didn't get a lot of who that person was. It was like messages sort of right away. So I'm hoping you get an idea of who this person could be. Okay, could be someone you're not expecting to hear from, or it could be someone that you are. But yes, do please use your intuition. So I did want to say also for your pile, this pile was the most readily to come out with cards, like really ready to communicate this. Okay, so I do feel as though because we're getting high self messages, sometimes the higher self is never coming out in the 3D world because it is sort of the higher self. You know, it's highly sort of guarded, and sometimes it remains as a higher wisdom. But I feel like with pile 2, this person is wanting to come forward here in the 3D world, okay? So if they haven't communicated whatever this is, I do feel as though this person is wanting to definitely come forward with this sort of a message. So, mediator, light attributes, gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, respect for both sides of an argument. Shadow attribute, negotiating with an ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. All right. Beggar, light attributes, confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival, awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. Shadow attribute, dependence on others to the exclusion of effort. Okay. Sorry, I just got to sit with this energy for a little bit. Okay. And we have engineer, light attributes, ability to give ability to give creative energy, a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. Shadow attribute, reliance on mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional consequences. Okay, and we have number 24 with the sustainer, or the number 6. 6 is all about harmony, problem solving, and compassion. Could be the lovers in the tarot, which is about having a choice. And we have the cardinal energy coming through. Cardinals come through sometimes as past loved ones with messages. And we have this oracle card. It is the intuitive oracle, so you're supposed to pick up intuitively what you will with the card. This is interesting. Look at all the eyes in the beard. I think they're eyes. Wavy beard. And then lightning hitting the third eye here. The judge, number 8, affirmation. I am relentless in my pursuit of honesty and justice. Interesting because we have the mediator here. The judge, I am relentless in my pursuit of honesty and justice. Okay, I'm going to keep that like that for now. And then we have this oracle card, intuitive oracle card. Looks like a maiden playing a guitar and a little cherub picking roses. It says, the storyteller, number 3, I have the right to speak because I listen when others speak. Okay, and we also have this, it looks like a queen with butterfly wings. And interesting, look at that, the tropical bird here. And for pile 1, we had a tropical bird. If you guys are resonating with pile 1, I am getting same energy from this bird here. You might want to go check out 1, only if you are called. See all the stars in the background giving me Aquarius energy. Butterflies all about transformation and freedom. It says the sovereign affirmation. I am my authentic self and no one has dominion over me. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okie dokie. So let me sit with this energy for a little bit and see what comes through as who this person is, and then we'll get into what they want to say to you. Okay, I'm being called to read the cardinal here. And this deck loves being called upon the book to read because it's always without fail. Anytime I use it, will say to be read for whatever reason. Now we know the cardinal is about messages from past loved ones coming down. And this book isn't in order, so that's like halfway through. Right there. Angelic presence, love, divinity, empathy, devotion, and passion. Oh my goodness. The brilliantly red cardinal is most often thought of as a harbinger of divine messages and signals, the presence of visitors from heaven. These might be loved ones who visit us from the other side. Spirit guides or even an angelic presence. To pull the cardinal in a reading is a sure sign that you are watched over and protected by divine forces and unconditional love. If you have recently lost someone you love, the cardinal signals their presence around you. Outside of their connection to higher realms of consciousness, cardinals are often associated with love, harmony, bliss, and devotion. As these ruby red lovers mate for life, this is a call to get honest with yourself and your heart. Who and what are you devoted to right now? Our hearts burn with passion for many things, and it's important to do what we can to tend to our passions to ensure that they stay alive. If you feel out of touch with your heart and its desires, this is a sign to find a way to open back up. When our hearts are open, we can greet everyone and everything with compassion, empathy, and tenderness. Okay, I'm getting very, very lightheaded here. And this is so interesting because I honestly intended this first part to be explaining who this person is. And I don't know necessarily that this is telling me who this person is because I'm getting in the messaging kind of coming through right away for you. Okay, I feel like this is a message here coming through for you, but I'm going to read it exactly as it's coming through. So, message here is coming through from unworldly. Okay, this could be your spirit guide. This could be someone who has passed away, someone who is communicating with you from the other side here. And I think this person or this energy or whatever this energy is coming through as somebody who has been witnessing and watching you in this point in your life where you've been trying to move on. You've been trying to put yourself together. You've been trying to get things going here, okay? And I feel like this recognition here is coming through very strong as sort of a confirmation, affirmation that you have been sort of putting your energy towards something fairly consistent. I feel like, I don't know if it's, your family or work or something here that's been taking up a lot of your sort of energy. But I feel like the message here is understanding that there's a sacrifice that you're making. And the sacrifice I feel that you're making here is another sort of endeavor that you're wanting or that is calling to you or that you're sort of being pulled towards here, okay? And so I feel like there is an energy here of you potentially not listening to yourself, to this part of yourself that is coming through here, wanting you to break out of something here, okay? Because I feel like there is an energy of you maybe telling yourself or feeling like what you're doing here is for the greatest good and the best benefit and makes the most sense and might have provided a service here. But I feel like it's at the risk of attaining something for self here. And so I do feel as though this energy that's coming through here is witnessing your investment in what you're doing and also trying to pull at you or awaken you in some way to say, do you recognize that there's another side here that you could tend to, that is going to pull you towards a direction here that I think is going to be more beneficial to your ascension, more beneficial to your happiness, more beneficial to your growth, more beneficial to you overall, because it is going to provide you a level of freedom and creativity and inspiration and love. So I feel like what you're engaged with right now is feeling very dry. Like I feel like it's lacking something here. Okay, and we might just be doing it for the betterment of family, or we might be doing it for the betterment of, I don't know, maybe we think there's ethical reasons why we are doing what we're doing, or maybe practical reasons, or just there's a reason why we're doing what we're doing. And it could certainly even be survival reasons, or just the way we know. And so I feel like there's a spiritual energy coming through here that's pulling you, okay? So if this is a family member, this family member from the other side is wanting something more for yourself here that this person or this energy is connecting to, that can see sort of down the road, that can see you being happy, engaged in something that furthers yourself. And you might be putting up with a situation here that you're trying to make do with, or you're trying to make better. Maybe you're trying to keep peace. And so this energy that comes through here is like saying there is more to your life that you can write. There's more that you can experience here. And whatever sort of love, energy, or whatever it is you're trying to attain, create, and make out of the situation, it's requiring a lot of gymnastics here, where this is something that could come freely to you in great abundance if you shine your light or your beacon towards something else here that I feel like you're already sort of knowing or connected to in some way, but in a practical way, you're focused on something else here. And I do feel like the something else is maybe something that you've always been focused on or dedicated to or just committed to for whatever reason. Like you're trying to create something here, I feel, and giving it a heavy dedication. But I feel like it is at the sacrifice of what could be attained. And so the messaging coming through is really wanting you to be aware of this, how you're shifting your energy and where your day-to-day is invested. Like, where are you spending your energy? Where are you sort of showing up physically here? It is feeling a little draining here, and it's at the expense of something else here that's going to provide you with this a level of freedom, like I said. So this was supposed to be who this person is, which, I mean, we're not really getting a lot of who aside from it being, oops, I dropped a card. Give me a second. It was a tarot card falling from the top here, and it was Justice, Libra energy. And it was falling like this, Justice in the reverse. So I feel like, yeah, you're not bringing justice to self, and Mediator, the Judge, Justice falling over from the top of the tarot. I think you're trying to be a peacemaker and trying to make something work is what I feel, you know, and almost like having to beg for scraps in some way of someone else's time, energy, effort, or in your world, it's like a focus on something here that isn't paying it forward to you at the expense of you experiencing something else is kind of how it's coming through. And I don't know if this is a loved one, like I said, or a spirit guide, or just an energy coming, unworldly energy here wanting to deliver. So let's see what the messaging is, because we got some of it here and only really one card of who this was, which again, I wasn't expecting. So this is supposed to be the message. And then if we need to pull tarot, we will certainly do that. So let's see, what is this energy wanting to communicate? Elephant Spirit, learn from the past, 25. Okay, so I'm sure you picked that energy up very quickly, hopefully. I feel like this energy, sorry, sometimes channeling comes through as I'm laying the cards out. This energy of this sustainer and this engineer, I feel like whatever you're involved with here, you're trying to make something happen. Okay, like something maybe that has happened in the past. Maybe it's something that you're still trying to maintain of the past. But I feel like learn from the past means there's been disappointment here, or there's been a lack of fulfillment. So I feel like what this energy is telling you is like whatever you've experienced is just what you're going to experience. Like there's no amount of massaging here, you know, whatever situation or begging you could do, because we had the beggar here to change the reality of a situation, because it is sort of what it is. And there is a history and an experience that I feel has been positive for the most part, but now I feel like this is really wanting you to step into present so that you can step into future energy of what is actually meant for you by accepting what's happened in the past, but also learning instead of repeating and potentially staying stuck in some sort of limbo is what I feel here. I dream of you. I feel this is unworldly, definitely unworldly energy that comes through dreams, symbols, signs, synchronicities, okay? If you've had a parent pass away, a grandparent, or potentially somebody who passed away, but you dream of this person. This is this person, okay? Which is interesting because last night, this is coming to me now, I had a dream of my friend who had passed away, which is very interesting that this would come through, although this message is not resonating for me yet, so far, but sometimes we dream of people who pass, okay? And these are dreams sometimes that carry a lot of messages here with them. Virtue. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. Yes, so there's growth needing to happen here. Clearing. As true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will always arrive. You shift from mine to God's. Such freedom. Yes, this is the energy here. It's like clearing the old, learning from past, allowing what has happened to be what has happened, and clear it and let go so that we can trust in God to allow us to be free. There's a lot of freedom with this sovereignty card in releasing something here that we're trying to make happen, okay? And maybe we're trying to be virtuous in some way here, but the most virtuous thing we can do is release, clear, and trust in divine guidance, flow. Yeah, allow things to flow. Because I feel there's a lot of, with the engineer and the sustainer, it's like we're trying to massage, manipulate, or fix something in our life to get it to go where we just need it to flow. Okay, journey, yeah, on a journey. And there's the moon. Moon's all about fear. Moon could be subconscious, and it could be divine feminine energy coming through with the emotions. And we have reconnect with spirit. Oh my goodness, this is such a spiritual reading that I'm picking up here. Reconnect with spirit and journey. You're being called and you're being pulled here. You're being pulled. I don't know if you're resisting the call or if in the 3D world you're ignoring some sort of calling here that's pulling you into this journey going forward. Yes, it's all about, like I said, this movement into the future, you know, getting present with now, with what is, and accepting it and releasing so we can move forward. Like, look, we're walking into this beautiful light, this beautiful field. I feel like you're stuck in some sort of past situation that is not allowing you the movement, the freedom, the growth, the forward momentum. Letter, news, resolution, communication. Okay. The wise one, tradition and order. And we have the intuitive eye here. I'm getting Virgo energy, just looks like harvest here. The wise one. And then we have yellowing. This is number 14. Yellowing. It's the dying of something. Slowly, slowly. And the yellow is already something that's been dead for a bit here. We see serpent energy is all about healing. Wisdom. And we have smoke, 32, or the number 5. 5 was coming through with this 14 as well. 5 is all about conflict, loss, but it's also about change and rebuilding. I feel like there's a need to rebuild something here. And smoke. Smoke is time to get out, okay? Smoke is time to get out. So I feel this message is really important for somebody here. I feel like whatever energy is coming through, whatever you're resonating with, a past one, someone from the other side, someone from heaven, your spirit team, your angels coming through here with a communication that you are dedicating yourself to a situation in which you're trying to make something happen, which is very virtuous of you. Although the need here is for you to allow the universe to guide you in a way here that doesn't require you to massage, manipulate, or do anything other than allow yourself to flow forward by letting go, because you're being called for a journey that's very important. So I think with this letter, you are seeing either dreams, signs, numbers, messages, and I don't know that you're listening to it, but it's guiding you to use your intuition. It's guiding you, okay? Because I think it's time for you to escape now. There's smoke, meaning any longer in this whatever situation here, we're going to repeat something, and we need to learn from past. Like whatever we've already experienced, we don't need to experience again. Okay, and we might be trying to uphold some sort of order or some sort of tradition or something. But I think with the wise one coming through here and this snake, it's like having the experience to know, to trust and reconnect with spirit, with our intuition, to follow this journey rather than resist or suppress or deny or not to be open to this. So this is interesting because I do get, for what I'm reading here, you would be aware of this, although I don't know why you're not following this, and maybe it could just be very difficult for you to let go of whatever you're trying to work here. You know, I feel like whatever this is, this feels very 3D to me. Like, I got to hang on to this job, or I got to be working on this relationship, or I got to make something here. But I feel like maybe what we're being pulled towards seems very unattainable in some way. You know, like what we see with our eyes seems something like we can hang on to, and what we're being pulled to trust is something that's more of a dream energy, maybe something we can't quite hang on to, we can't quite see with the smoke, so as water kind of flows, and as our old life sort of dies, you know, or whatever is no longer sort of going to provide fruit for us, we're being pulled into a new sort of more flourishing energy here. Okay, but we have to trust why we're being pulled there, but we might not know because we can't hang on to anything here is what I'm feeling. And so maybe you're feeling like it's safer to stay stuck, or it's safer to hang on to what you can see and feel. So I'm kind of feeling your energy here as well. Okay, so this is the messaging. Now let's see if you're not resonating with any of that, because I know it's very, very specific here. You can go check out another pile, because this is going to be kind of a little deeper dive into what we're seeing here, trying to guide you towards greener pastures and into enlightenment here. Like the sun is all about enlightenment, and this is wanting you to connect with spirit, with source. Okay, even though we're uncertain with the moon here and we could not be seeing what exactly is over there, it would require us to do something first. And what I think it requires you to do is maybe something you're not prepared to do, which is letting go, you know, maybe trusting the direction of the flow. And I don't know if a lot of you guys got like a physical letter or some news here, but I feel like the communication that comes through here is through dream, is through what you're seeing. So Spirit, thank you for this message. Can we get a little bit more here? More insights. Am I on the right path here? What am I missing for beautiful pile number 2? What is this message meaning to be communicated to pile number 2 right here, right now? We got the Magician in reverse here. I think it's the Magician, is it? Yes. It says the Magus in reverse. Okay. And one more right here, right now. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 2. And thank you so much, pile 2, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. I am truly blessed. So I don't read bottom of the deck reverse. We got Chariot and Queen Cups. Okay, Chariot, Cancer energy under that. Scorpio, Pisces. Chariot is about the universe working with us in order for us to have victory, moving us forward. Okay, and when the Chariot is here, because it's a major arcana, it's the universe saying, hey, there's a way for us to have success. You just have to remain balanced and integrate any sort of challenges in order to have forward movement. Because if we get too lopsided in the darkness or in one sort of aspect of ourselves, the Chariot topples and we can't navigate through and be pulled to the next sort of course here in our journey. So I feel there's a need to integrate something here, okay? And it could be learning how to release, learning something about self here that's, I don't know, something we're resisting to work with or see. And I feel like the Chariot wants forward movement, wants you to succeed. And I see Star, which is all about future. So there's something about your future here that's being impacted whether you stay stagnant or not. And I feel like the smoke is kind of a warning signal here, okay? So movement, and the Queen of Cups is the deepest love I could pull from the tarot. So there's something about deep love, creative energy, intuition, like There's beautiful, again, flow energy coming through that's wanting you to have forward momentum here. I do feel, though, it is a stuck energy, okay? But I feel like us seeing this Magician, which was the only card that kind of revealed itself, is showing what is sort of known to you, and everything else might be in the subconscious, which we'll see. And what's known is I haven't manifested what I want here in the 3D. Like, I feel like either you're very matrixy in what you see, feel, taste, and see in front of you. And so I feel you're wanting to see or touch or feel and manifest. Nothing's manifested. And so I feel like maybe this is why you stick to what you know. See, so this lesson here in trusting to reconnect with spirit, it's like really pulling you to more of this watery energy. It's like you might not see what exactly is going to be manifested right away, but trust that you are going to manifest here. But if we get in the way of the universe, we can't manifest what we want. Although we might think we're doing the best thing for ourselves, the universe is trying to navigate towards what would be the best thing. So 3 swords, this is unhappiness. This is being separated from the ones we loved. And I do feel there is a level of suffering here, because I feel like with this learn from the past, we've been hurt or we're remaining hurt in some situation. The smoke signal is telling us it's time to go. Something is yellowing here. And yeah, I'm getting like, you know, when things start to yellow, then it starts to give off like toxic gases in some way. So I feel like there's something that isn't quite completely toxic completely yet, okay? Because I feel like we are now at the point where the smoke is alerting us, saying this yellowing is going to get to some toxic gases if we stick around here and cause more undue sort of pain. So the universe is wanting sort of to rescue you out of this thing, whatever this is. I don't feel like it was such a bad thing now, but I feel like it could be very toxic lovers. Did I flip it? Yeah, in reverse. Okay, so Gemini energy. Gemini energy here as well with the Magician, Virgo as well. I was feeling Virgo here with the Wise one too because of the Harvest. So the Lovers is about a choice, and it is, you know, following our heart's content here with this Queen of Cups, something that really pulls to us, following our destined path of whatever, a partnership or a career or creative pursuit. It's like following that path and having to choose this. And so I feel like there's a suffering here and an inability to choose and to manifest this beautiful path, this beautiful journey, because we're not connecting here, okay? And I feel like we're not connecting, and I don't necessarily feel you're doing it so much on purpose. So I'm going to ask what we can do here, but it's making you aware of this. So confirmation, yeah, 10 Pentacles, your future, future stability, future happiness, future abundance, future legacy. Okay, this is beautiful. 10 Pentacles is like the ultimate sort of abundance you can have for yourself for the long term. We were seeing the Star. So in reverse, it's like it's not happening. And it could be that we're sticking to something that we thought might have had a longer term sort of potential. 10 Pentacles in reverse could be family problems, which I'm picking up here, but it could be family, like your career, like your long-term career, or like your family situation is impacted here, like really needs to sort of be dealt with in some way. And so it causes pain here to have to let go of something that we thought would be long-term, or some stability that we had built for the long term. 5 Swords. 5 Swords is sabotage. Okay, it's either us not being able to work very well with other people, where nobody wins, or it could be us just sabotaging self. The 3 Swords sit here, which is coming through here, and I think the pain is caused by some indecision with the 2 Swords. So we're sitting here in not deciding, or knowing that there's a decision to be made, or that we can make it, and by not making that decision to follow the road, we sit here, which is a decision in itself, which causes the sabotage, causes the 3 Swords. Okay, so I think you're sitting in 5 Swords right now because of a 2 Swords situation. Yeah, and not taking the risk, not trusting in the divine, not trusting to be led by spirit, this new beginning that's going to send you on this beautiful journey. Okay, and the journey, because we're seeing the Chariot, is taking you to victory. The journey is taking you to something that's going to provide you with abundance, love, needing to trust your intuition, to make that decision. Okay, so I feel you know this. I feel you already know this. So, Spirit, that was painting the picture with the tarot that I just saw with the oracle. And I love when Spirit confirms, because sometimes I never doubt myself anymore. But sometimes I'm like reading it and I'm like, okay, this can't be just the message. Like, why are we seeing this? And I feel as though you know this is true, or you see this. So now that you see this again, let's ask, what do you, I know what it's going to say you're supposed to do. Trust in Spirit and go on this journey. But what exact steps can you do here? Guidance, Spirit, for beautiful pile 2. They want help. They want to move forward. They want the best thing here. They want reassurance. They want to work with the universe. What can pile 2 do? Spirit, clear and concise message. Guidance for beautiful pile 2. What exactly can they do here that's going to help them in this trusting movement forward? And what can they exactly look forward to? Why is this important, Spirit? Any information you can provide right here, right now. Thank you so much. The Moon. Fears and subconscious. Pisces energy. The Hermit in reverse, more Virgo energy. It's all about self-discovery with the Hermit. So I'm getting heavy subconscious here with the Moon and the Hermit in reverse. I need to dive in deep to something here. 8 of Pentacles. The most dedicated card in the tarot. Putting in the energy, the effort, the dedication, staying to task, completing something, working on something diligently. Okay, why is the Moon here? The Moon is crying. King of Torches in reverse. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. King of Torches is the most confident king in making things happen. I'm getting 2 career cards here. Getting 2 career cards. And we have the Prince of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords. It's all about confrontation and stepping forward. Very fast moving energy to confront what we need to. And the Lover's in the upright now. Gemini energy. Confronting what we need to. The Fool showing up now in the upright. This is trusting the universe, taking that step forward, still not knowing exactly where we're leaping to, but knowing the universe has our back and that this journey is going to lead us to something worthwhile. Okay, Princess of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles in reverse, not chasing up on an opportunity. Okay, so it seems to be repeating itself, because I feel like whatever you're supposed to be learning here is going to be a self-discovery learning. For one, this is a general sort of reading for a lot of people here, so whatever this journey is going to unfold differently. But I think the most important messaging here is there's something within self here that needs to be discovered. Okay, there's something here that touches you specifically, very deep within you, okay, your subconscious here. I do feel like for a lot of you guys, there is something about your creative ability or something to do with your intuition or your talent or your passion or something within you that resides within you that I feel needs to be put to use, like put to forward. Like you need to trust in moving this thing forward. Okay. And I feel like you're either lacking the confidence to move forward with this, not quite knowing how to move forward with this, so you sit indecisive. And so Spirit is saying, go after it with this Knight of Swords. Okay, you can confront whatever this is. Like confronting it means leaning into whatever the fear is here, you know, instead of shying away from it or thinking you cannot or focusing on what we know, is leaning into what we don't know at whatever sort of we have to confront in order for there to be an active decision to choose this path. Because I think this path is going to give you all the abundance and love and allow you to explore what this is, okay? But I feel like there's a need to really put forward the energy to make this commitment and this dedication towards this, like just go after it, okay? But I feel like you're cutting it off at the knees. You're not wanting to experience or explore this. And it all starts with trusting our guidance here from Spirit. So I feel like I just need a little bit more, because I still feel like we're not seeing what it is so much, but I want to know if there's anything that I'm missing, more information that's going to help beautiful pile 2 to make this move. Like, can we provide more Guidance, exact steps. What does pile 2 need to hear? They still have questions. Please answer whatever question pile 2 needs to know in order for them to trust this journey, for them to move forward. What do they need to hear right now about this journey, about trusting the universe? Right here, right now, Spirit, thank you so, so much for this message. We are so blessed. And please allow me to communicate what this is clearly for pile 2. Thank you so much. I'm going to leave that right there. 4 cups. Okay. I'm feeling that one. Fool again. How many times, pile 2, are we going to see the Fool? Taking a risk, trusting the universe, stepping forward, having a new beginning. We might have to throw it all away. Okay, with this, I'm going to read this again with the clearing. A true offering arises. A true offering arises. It becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will arrive. You shift from mine to God's. Such freedom. Okay, such freedom in trusting the universe here. Now, I feel like you are in this sort of energy. Despondent, 4 cups. Looking at what won't work, looking at what hasn't worked, looking at what we don't have, looking at all the things possibly that aren't providing, and feeling like we missed out or feeling just not into it. Okay, 4 cups is just feeling not like we have the energy, the effort. We're kind of just very not happy and sort of feeling very bored with life here. And so I feel like life wants to give you this journey, this exploration, this experience that I feel like is going to bring something out of you that hasn't yet been experienced with the Moon and the Hermit in reverse. Okay, something being pulled out of you they haven't yet experienced, rather than sitting here in whatever state you're in. Okay, this is only resonating for those of you guys who know you're sitting in some sort of state here, because I was feeling it from this, like just kind of mundane with the sustainer and the engineer doing what you feel you need to do at the expense of living life to some sort of full potential here. Okay, so King Swords in reverse, that is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So very heavy Gemini coming through this reading. Queen of Torches in reverse, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Queen of Swords in the upright, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. Yes, 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, and then we have Judgment. And under that, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. It seems to be the same message over and over in Spirit, saying, quit asking me the same thing, Linda, because I'm going to tell you 10 ways from Sunday, the exact same thing. So we're risking a manifestation of a new beginning, something beautiful. The Ace of Pentacles is the most solid thing we can start to plant for ourselves. It's going to be the most rewarding, abundant thing that's going to grow to a 10 Pentacles, which we saw in reverse. But it has to start with an Ace, a new beginning, which starts with trusting the universe, falling on an opportunity. Look at under that, King of Cups. We had Queen of Cups under, I think, the Fool last time. It was under the card. I'm not sure which card it was under. And now we have the King of Cups. So the King and Queen of Cups, divine counterparts. And look, we have the King and the Queen of Swords, divine counterparts here. So this could be you coming into your full sort of self, okay? Creatively, intuitively, and emotionally connecting with the part of yourself, and also intellectually. Okay, now if there is a business partner here that you're going to be having to learn to work with or trust, or someone you're having to lean on or depend on, I feel like there's a need for you to take a risk. Okay, and so we see Queen of Wands, which in this pack I'm getting somebody who wears a mask. Okay, and in reverse it's like having to drop the mask. And I think what the mask is here is maybe us being too engineer. Okay, because I do feel like the engineer energy coming through here is someone who is doing things by the book here in order to sustain some sort of, maintain some sort of, I don't know, like maintain something here, okay? Like intellectually it would make sense with the judge, with the mediator. We're trying to maintain something that makes sense mentally at the expense of emotional fulfillment, exploring creative sort of energy here. And so I feel like Spirit is showing, I need to get very clear and certain that staying where we're at is going to be painful. Okay, it's going to be painful with all this blood here, and it's probably been a painful experience if we're sitting 4 cups now. And the longer we stay here with this smoke and this yellowing, the more sort of pain comes of this, okay? Look at this sword of truth. It now has blood. The Queen of Swords now has all this blood on her. So I think there's a way for you to prevent any three swords, any sort of pain, by being very honest and open with the fact that there is something here that might not be in some sort of tangible mental way that you can see, okay? And getting honest with herself and releasing whatever we're hanging on to. This Four of Pentacles is where we're in our comfort zone, or we're building some sort of mini empire that we think is the real deal at the expense of actually building the real deal. Okay, this is the mask that we wear, telling ourselves that it don't get better than this, or that we've built something here that's sustaining. But there's a need to get very honest, okay, with the Sword of Truth and this Judgment. It's like seeing everything in front of you and making a realization, having the aha moment, the moment of epiphany where we say, okay, this makes sense. I can no longer sit in this Four Cups. I need to manifest something new here. In order to do this, I have to trust the universe and be guided by my intuition, by spirit, by something I can't feel or touch, but I know intuitively inside of myself that I have to start to trust to follow. Okay, and it could be buried in your subconscious here. But I feel like it touches your deep emotions. I feel like it pulls to you and it talks to you through dreams. And I feel like you're just needing to trust this. Yeah, the moon again, subconscious, dreams, emotions. Something pulls to you emotionally, and there might be a lot of fear in following this, you know? So you might be just shutting it off, and lots of sadness here by just telling ourselves that we are stuck to something else, or we have to do something else. This is now the mask we're wearing, we're telling ourselves. And maybe we're doing this so we don't have to let go of something here, so that we can tell ourselves we have the empire, but it would require us to release something, you know? So I feel like releasing it might be painful. Okay, releasing it might be painful, and it could very well be that we're in one sort of connection here with somebody, maybe mentally here, where we share a lot of mental understanding, but where there's a disconnect with one partner, where we're needing to connect with someone on a heart level, okay, with the King and the Queen of Cups. This is like deep emotional, spiritual love versus maybe more of an intellectual, materialistic sort of love here. Okay, if you follow with that with the Lovers, but there's a realization here and something needing to be manifested. And so we're sitting here not quite sure and suffering as we do this by hanging on to something. Okay, so need to get honest and clear with our intentions here. And the smoke is continuing to billow until we start to make movement out of the smoke. Okay, look, I see the little doggy here hanging on to the Fool. Dog is loyalty, a friend. So you might have a friend here. Maybe you're dedicated to this thing and you're loyal to it, okay? Whether it's a person, place, or thing, there's a loyalty, and I feel like this thing is holding you back. And it might be hard to move forward because when we're loyal to something, or something's loyal to us, we start to convince ourselves that what we're doing might be something that's unjust or mean or not fair, okay? And we're trying to keep peace, and we're trying to tell stories about why we need to stay here, and we need to massage it and make things happen and beg for things to change in some way. So we're telling ourselves with the storyteller and this Queen of Wands in reverse, okay? But it's not the truth. The truth is there's freedom to be had here for both you and this thing that's trying to hold you back. Whether they're doing it intentional or not, this thing is holding you back. And I think you're having a hard time detaching from this thing because it's loyal to you and you're loyal to it. But you need to step forward, trust the universe, okay? And I wouldn't tell you if I didn't see it, but that thing, whatever it is yellowing and might have been dead for some time here, and it's starting to decay. Pile number 2, this is your message. I hope this resonated for you as kind of a little bit of a wake up. And I love you so much. If you were tied or tapped into any other pile, I will see you there. All right, bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful pile 3. You guys picked this beautiful pave rhinestone brooch, which is absolutely beautiful. And I just wanted to tell you guys, I have so much love for you guys coming through. I could feel it. It's absolutely beautiful. So much love. I love to sit in this energy for some time. So what are we looking at? Well, we have someone coming through here with their higher self wanting to deliver a message to you. I don't know what the messaging is, nor do I know who this person is. And you might not know who this is because it is just someone coming through here wanting to let you know something. So I will describe who this person is with these oracle cards that I've pre-shuffled, have not looked at them. And once you know or resonate with who this could be, then we'll look at what they want to say. Now, if this sounds like you, then this could be your higher self coming through with a message. Now, I got a warning. 1 and 2 did not come out at all like what I thought, okay? So I'm hoping this is me describing who this is, but I don't know. Spirit has a funny way today of relaying these messages. So I'm just going to channel exactly who I see here, okay? And then we will deliver their message. So who is this person, Spirit? Pile 3, please use your intuition. What you will see, feel, or hear to determine whether this messaging is for you. Only you can do that. Listen to your intuition over mine every day, all day. So we have the Maiden, number 8, coming through. Okay. And we have Agape, and this is 72. And that's number 9. Wow. Very pure energy I'm feeling here. Moose, larger than life. Yeah, with Agape, larger than life. A very larger than life energy I'm feeling here. Okay, now this intuitive oracle card looks like an angel with roses in her apron. She's throwing roses, rose petals. Okay, what does it say? Angel, 12. I have faith in my ability to help myself and others. Oh my goodness. 12 or the number 3. 3 is about growth, relationships, initial success. 8 is about movement, change, and attainment. And then we had, what was it here? 72, which was number 9. Fruition, completion, and fulfillment. Okay. The angel. I have faith in my ability to help myself and others. Rescuer. Well, talk about help and ability to save others. It says, light attributes, provides strength and support to others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectation of reward. Shadow attributes assumes that the rescued will reciprocate, keeps the rescued one needy. Okie dokie. And we have priest. Oh my goodness. What am I reading for you guys? Light attributes, facilitates spiritual commitments, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. Shadow attributes, violates the trust of your spiritual community, seduced by your own spiritual role. And finally, the avenger. Light attributes, desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. Shadow attribute, resorting to violence in the name of a cause. Okay. Oh my goodness, guys, this energy. So I don't know if you know who this person is, but this person seems larger than life. And it could be someone in this physical world or just someone you're connected to, like in a very big, big way. This person is connected to source, very tapped in. Okay, so this person could be a psychic. This person could certainly be spirit coming through here, like an angelic presence. I'm feeling with the maiden and the angel. You see this person in this way because this is how it's coming through. Someone very pure, almost like an angel purity coming through here. Very innocent, pure love, very pure love. I feel like this person probably has never done you wrong. I feel like this person has always sort of been for your best interest is kind of what I feel here. But I do feel like you might see this person as someone who is very, very, very loving, very, very pure, very spiritual, protected by spirit. And had they not had this agape here, I'd almost feel like you feel like this person could be someone you'd need to either protect or guard in some way, because I do feel there's an innocence here. But this person is very much larger than life and connected to spirit. Like, I just feel like there's this energy here of, yeah, like, I don't know if this person is, well, definitely a healer here, okay? Like, I feel like this person is healing people through their presence, and it could be that this person is having this impact on you in a very big way. Like, you're recognizing this person's impact in your life in a massive way here. Like, there's a spiritual sort of big energy that's coming through here, okay? And this could be your realization to connect to them, connects you to spirit. But there's also a strong healing energy here that this person carries. And I feel like this person could be somebody who works with a lot of people or who has been working with healing you in some sort of capacity here. And so I feel like this person has gone through their own sort of struggle in some way here. Although I feel like you feel this person is very selfless. Like, they're wanting to give of themselves in some way here that's going to right every single wrong in the world. It kind of feels like this person's mission is to help at whatever cost here in some way. I feel like this person might have came into your life at a time maybe where you might have given up, where you're closing out to certain parts, or maybe there was part of you who was needing to transition to another sort of phase in your life of someone more mature. And so you're going from maybe a more of an adolescent energy into someone here who is coming into your own. And it could certainly be because of connecting with this person. I feel like this person could certainly be a divine feminine energy coming through here, okay? But I feel like you feel this spiritual connection in a very deep way, and it's made you connect to your own sort of spirit and to, I don't know, I feel like there is energy going between you and this person very intensely, like on all levels. But I also feel like there is divine intervention here with your life and this person's life. Like I feel like there's a triad. Is that how I say it? I feel like there's spirit, there's you, this person. I feel like there's energy coming from spirit towards you that you are working with. And I feel like there's energy going towards you to this person towards you, and also downloads from spirit to this person. It feels very strong and very intense here, okay? And I feel like you could have certainly been somebody who were, I don't know, stepping into a major part of your life, or needing to, or now are stepping into a major part of your life, having known this person that you can't unsee. And I feel as though, okay, this is heavy mirroring is why I'm seeing this now. I'm seeing vision of two and this back and forth and this sort of enmeshed energy going back and forth, because I feel like this person has like ignited something here within self, and I think you're seeing that's calling to you as well. I feel like you're needing or wanting or have now seen something here that is your calling or your purpose or your pull. And so I don't know if both of you guys are walking the same mission and helping healing, or what it is that you're doing here, but I feel it from both energies. I feel like there is a need to wrong things in this world, a need to be of service, a need to give guidance, a need to connect and share spiritually whatever is being communicated to you guys. I feel like there's a lot of love here, and I feel like there was darkness previous. I feel like there was darkness, and then there was a light in a massive way. Wow, holy camole. This is really, really intense. I'm just sitting in this energy. No wonder I was just having to tell you, like, I feel so much love here for you guys. Like, wow. I feel like this person, you feel like really touched by an angel. Like you feel touched by God, you feel rescued. And the thing of it is, I feel like this is an actual person that you know. Like I don't know necessarily that this is just spirit intervening here, unless they're acting through people. Okay, well, certainly spirit acts through people, but I feel like this is, a divine hand through someone you've connected with here. Okay, and if you haven't, this is certainly someone that's coming through here with this very strong energy. And I'm also getting another message here of, I'm getting a few things. I'm not sure how to put it together. Like, I feel as though maybe in the role of separate from self, like you guys have to be in a certain energy, if this makes sense, like be in an energy that's separate from each other in order to accomplish something in your life, or do something here that's bringing some sort of justice on behalf of the people, or some sort of service, and it's separate. And so I feel like you guys are kind of separate, but I feel like you guys are together. This is interesting. I feel like there's an unspoken togetherness here that runs very, very, very deep, and is very overwhelming. And it could have been very, very much overwhelming to the point where it could have at some point been washed away, but it wasn't. I feel like whatever was overwhelming revealed whatever this thing is. And it remains very strong here, and it's standing very strong. Wow, okay, this is very interesting how the words are coming out. I'm not sure if I'm making any sense, but that's exactly whatever I'm feeling is how it was coming out. So you should know who this is, unless this is someone coming in, but this is the message, okay? Let's take a look at the message here. I'm battling inner demons. Oh my goodness. Okay, was not feeling inner demons from those cards. Harmony. You're able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. Okay, I got what's going on here. Vision. No matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving, just universe. Inner child. Allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. Yes, I'm going to put this right here. Wow, very intense. Abundance, beautiful card. This always gives me 10 pentacles. And we have expand. Look at that. Oh my goodness. All the arms, 6 arms, expand. And we have inner voice. Yeah, wow. So much power from these cards. And psychic knowing. You guys, now you know I was tripping nuts here. Inner voice, psychic knowing. Like, they're coming out together here. Okay, I've not looked at these. Gateway, look at that with the unicorn. Unicorn's all about synchronicities, signs, symbols, dreams, unworldly things. It's like once in a lifetime things too that are coming together here. Wow, okay, gateway. And we have book, knowledge, history, and education. Okay, it's an open book, open knowledge, open information. And we have the scholar, investigation and research. Interesting because scholar and book. Could be someone's a teacher, but I feel this is in the knowledge of healing. Here we have the ink pot with the feather plume pen, the geometry set. I'm feeling air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And I'm feeling earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Pisces energy. And we have breath, 36, or the number 9 with breath. Holy. And Earth's heart, 52, or the number 7. Virgo energy coming through with the earth energy strong, but we can also have Taurus, Capricorn, but I'm feeling Virgo from this. Earth's heart, 52. And Panther Spirit, reclaim your power, 44. Master number coming through, integrity as a foundation. Treating Earth as home and a temple, manifestation and leadership with this 44. Wow. Oh my goodness. How do I channel this thing? Okay, give me a little bit to sit with this energy, and then what we'll do is we'll pull some tarot as we need. But I need to sit with this for a little bit to see what message is coming through here. Okay, so this could have certainly have been your higher self if you resonate with this, okay? If not, then what this person is communicating here is a very powerful, powerful message. There is like an unworldly sort of meeting of minds here, something very synchronistic, very spiritual. We're already tapped into this sort of crazy energy, okay? I have no other word for it. It's like an unexpected sort of encounter here with this unicorn, like once in a lifetime thing, maybe once in 10 lifetime thing that's happening here. There's an unspoken knowing here that's running through, I feel, both of you guys, okay? And I feel like this energy runs very deep, and it's pulling you towards what you're supposed to sort of be doing. Again, we're never really supposed to do anything except for grow spiritually and be pulled towards the best version of ourselves. And so it's pulling us for the best version of ourselves. And I feel like in the process here, there's been so much healing that's had to be done in the inner child. inside with the subconscious here, lots of trauma, lots of ancestral sort of healing that's been going on within ourself, okay? And I feel like what this person is communicating here is sort of like an affirmation, a confirmation to, oh, hang on one second. Sorry, the door was opening and I didn't want it to get very loud here. This is a perfect timing. So yeah, like this person is like, it's like a confirmation here of providing reassurance and peace throughout this sort of transition here, that there is a bigger sort of vision here that's unfolding that needs to be trusted with the expand and the vision, great abundance, harmony, a coming together. And sometimes it might not feel as though it is this way. It feels as though there's a lot of challenge. There's a lot of sort of having to overcome certain things here. But the trusting in the inner pull and the energy here, and to gain the trust in this, in spirit, and to gain the trust in self, to remain in sort of this right here, right now energy, will allow things to unfold, will allow things to be known, will allow things to be seen, will allow the things you don't see right now intuitively, you feel it, but you don't see it in front of you, to be revealed and displayed to you so that there's a full understanding. Okay, but I feel like in order for there to be a full understanding, there has to be an experience of inner experiencing and inner standing. Okay, with this research, investigation, like this is a journey unfolding. We see the scroll here, it's all wrapped up, so we don't see certain things about what the future holds, the plan, the great purpose. There's like this big purpose. It's like huge, okay? And this is like, I say, like once in 10 lifetime purpose here of something that is very unique. Okay, so I feel like there is a psychic knowing, and you probably already know. You might have even had visions about this, or this person has had visions about this. But what's coming through here is a need to sort of trust in the unfolding here, and that whatever is in the invisible will become visible, will become manifested here in this 3D world. Okay, so maybe it's not manifested, it's information, it's sitting in some energetic space somewhere. Okay, it's going from the ethers into this 3D world of manifestation with this breath. It's becoming alive. And so I feel like there is a greater purpose here, okay, with the vision. And no matter what you see, no matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving, just universe. And here's what the Earth's heart, it's like the core of the matter. This is the, yeah, like the core. And here we have all these layers of everything else that's kind of sitting on top of the core of what actually matters. And the fact that we had the number 44 come through, which is all about integrity as a foundation, okay, and treating the earth as home and a temple, manifestation. And so I feel like something is manifesting here, okay? And so the message from this person, which seems very interesting that they're communicating this to you, because it almost feels like it's coming from an angel's communication, although I felt like this person was a real person to you. I feel like this was, yeah, like, I don't know, maybe for some of you guys it is an angel that's rescued you. Maybe you feel like you've been rescued by an angelic sort of thing here that's pulling you out of your inner demons, that's pulling something out of you, that's recovering certain parts of your inner child, that's healing certain things here in order for you to find harmony, in order for you to see a bigger vision of self. But it goes beyond self. It's like, it's expanding to your whole world, the people around you, everything around you, your whole community, okay, and those communities, and so on and so forth. I feel like there's healing that's like extrapolating out to all of these sort of communities and people. And so, yeah, like this is a very sort of, I don't know, like spiritual reading here that I don't know necessarily how to put into words, because energy, again, sometimes there's no words to describe what exactly it is that I'm sensing here, because there's just no words. But the main gist, I feel, is something's manifesting here in the 3D, something that's unseen, and that's a knowing right now. Okay, it's sitting with a knowing, and it's coming to fruition. It's going to be visible, but I feel it impacts how you unfold in the future, and it impacts the bigger vision, and it impacts a lot of other people. I feel it impacts something here in quite a magical way. I feel like there has been challenge. I feel like there might be something in the way or some sort of blockage, or has been, but it seems to be not irrelevant. Yeah, it's like whatever blockages there are, it's irrelevant. Whatever is in the way, it's not, it won't be in the way. There's a greater purpose that transcends any sort of obstacle here. And there's a need to sort of trust and keep moving, but to get empowered to make the active decision not to surrender in some way, to keep sort of fighting this, whatever inner demons and battles here. Allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. So, reclaim your power. If you are feeling like abandoning self, or like it's just too much, this person is coming through saying, keep fighting, that you're being healed, that there is more beyond this, just fighting this sort of battle, that there is something beyond the struggles. There's something very magical here beyond the struggles that you're not quite seeing, okay? It's manifesting here, and it's quite beautiful here. Wow. Yeah, it's insane. Okay, let me get deeper sort of clarification here so that we can get more into this sort of 3D message. Spirits, I know we're coming with high self from this person, but what exactly is the messaging here for pile 3 from this person? What are they needing to know right here, right now? Please help me in channeling concise message for pile 3 so that they know what this is about. Clear and concise for the greatest and highest good of pile 3. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message. Thank you so much. 8 Wands. Thank you so much, pile 3, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I'm so blessed. Thank you so, so much. Spirit, more clarification on this message. What is it that pile 3 is needing to know from this person's high self? I'm going to leave that right where it fell. Ace of Torches. So we see lots of wands. Oops, this card's about to fall. Wands is all about passion, inspiration, action. 8 Wands, forward movement, communication. Ace of Wands is all about that inspired passion and idea. Ace of Swords. I don't read bottom of the deck in reverse. 2 aces. And under that we have the Morning card. Special to this deck, there's morning and nights. And the morning is all about, it could be a new beginning, and a new beginning to start over in some way. It's giving this energy of, I don't know if you felt like giving up, you know, like maybe you had so much trust and faith or something, and sometimes you could waver. And it's like, it's a new morning, like, don't give up, like, let's start over, like, come on. Like, I feel like this cheerleading energy coming through, like, hey, new beginning, new beginning, new beginning. Like, let's do this, let's do this. This is honesty and truth. This will cut through any sort of pain. This will allow you to get moving. This will give you inspiration. This will allow you to flow. This will get you going. It's like rah, rah, rah energy I'm feeling here, okay? Like, lots of movements, lots of do it again. Like, you got this. Like, let's go, let's go, let's go. Like, that sort of an energy. Wow, okay. Death, yeah, it's like releasing anything that has had a hold on you. Like, this is spiritual transformation, okay? It's not just the 10 swords where we talk about an ending in the minor arcana. This is major arcana death. This is like massive change. Like, everything that's old gets cleared away. Spiritual transformation. Scorpio energy coming through. Big changes. And then 6 swords in reverse. So, we might have been very much going through a transformation here that's kept us feeling stuck. It's kept us maybe feeling like we couldn't have movement, or like there was a big battle here in overcoming something, okay? And we're still maybe having to overcome certain things, and we're working on this. I feel like you're working on overcoming certain things. Yes, okay. Thank you, Spirit. So when we have death going through our lives, it's like it could be quite challenging, okay? Because releasing certain things, changing certain parts of ourselves, sometimes we feel very stuck, sometimes we feel very helpless. I feel like this energy is coming through, like wanting you to hang on for hope and better days ahead. Like there's a promise of better days ahead, and like you having a breakthrough and you moving through this. Like this person's communicating this message very strong to you. So if you're feeling stuck, like look at this. This Six Swords, this guy has this little kid on his back, and we're feeling inner child. So I don't know if this is your inner self or if this is, I feel it's someone you know, but carrying you on their back, like I've got you, like I got you, and we're gonna pull through this. Okay, you don't have to feel stuck. Yeah, Prince of Torches, the Knight of Wands, forward movement, lots of passion, lots of forward movement, lots of no stagnancy here. Like I feel like there's movement, there's new beginnings, there's excitement, there's an ability to move, and there's an urgency to move in some way here from anything that had you feeling stuck. Manifestation with the Magician. This is Gemini and Virgo. This is also communication. Eight of Torches is also communication. Ace of Swords is communication. Ace of Wands is communication. So there's a lot of communication, and I don't know if this communication is coming through knowledge, history, education, investigation, research, like a knowing, inner voice, psychic knowing. Communication in regards to what you're going to be manifesting, which I think is this bigger purpose thing here, okay? But I feel like this is aligning you with a greater truth and purpose, allowing you to manifest a greater sort of vision here, getting inspired to keep sort of moving and making these changes in your life that were maybe at one point keeping you stuck or making you feel like you couldn't move forward, is now allowing you to move forward, allowing you to communicate, allowing you to have freedom of energy here where maybe you felt stuck. Wow, okay, well, let's see. What more is there in this message? Spirits, thank you so much for this beautiful message for pile 3. What more is pile 3 needing to know right here, right now, in regards to this messaging from this person's higher self? What does this person need to know right here, right now? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile 3. A deeper layer. What am I missing exactly? Like, I don't know that I'm getting to the core of what this is, because something's manifesting here. Spirit, what is this message? Some clarity, please, on this message right here, right now for pile 3. What is this about? All right, we will be reading these exactly as they fell. So we have the universe. This is the World card. The World is concluding a cycle. And we saw the Death card, which is also an ending. So with the universe, it's like incubating for the new, wrapping a big cycle up. Justice, Libra energy. Finding balance, justice, the moon in reverse, Pisces energy. Moon is all about the subconscious, coming out of the darkness, coming out of the subconscious, coming out of any uncertainty where we were maybe not seeing things clearly, trying to see maybe where we could find balance and justice for self by closing something out so we can have a new beginning. 10 Swords in reverse, 5 Cups in reverse, the King of Swords in reverse, and bottom of the deck we have 6 Pentacles, more balance. So King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, so the 10 Swords in reverse and 5 Cups in reverse. I feel like you're transitioning, okay? Or at least this is how the messaging's coming through. And so I feel like as we transition from death, as we put an end to certain things that we need to get closure from that might have been very painful, okay? Because this is very painful in the upright. Having to deal with 10 Swords, endings, painful situations, looking back with, you know, with regret or feeling sadness and what didn't happen and looking back. I don't know if you've been in this state for some time, if you're coming out of this state, okay, because you guys are all sort of somewhere on this timeline, but I feel like something's wrapping up here, okay, and I feel like this is wrapping up in order for there to be justice brought to you, a sort of truth, so something can come in here to bring balance, you coming out of uncertainty and not seeing the way. maybe coming out of fear, because there's been a lot of fear in having to maybe face the inner demons and look at the subconscious and battle with this. Okay, and so I feel like with the King of Swords in reverse, I'm going to get a clarifier, but potentially we were, under that we have Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is about coming together. It's union. It's our community. It's could be the marriage card, community, balance, coming together. Okay, let's see. Why is this King of Swords here? And it is in reverse. King of Swords with the Tower. Something in your world, I feel, has been maybe very shocking here to understand. The Emperor, and under that is the Star. Aries energy and Aquarius energy. Don't read bottom of the deck in reverse. So, Emperor, getting empowered, divine masculine energy. Coming into divine masculine energy, taking charge, feeling confident, empowered, creating order, healing, future, bringing balance. This is about healing and attaining our hopes for the future. And I feel like there's something here that's come apart. Something here has come apart in your world, okay? And I feel like maybe we weren't wanting to see it, or maybe our beliefs and everything we sort of mentally were understanding has come apart in order for there to be a new beginning here, okay? So there's a need to trust in this process. And maybe we got lost in our subconscious, the demons, the suffering, the pain. And as we close this cycle out, this messaging is saying, hey, there's balance. There's going to be manifestation here, because we were feeling it with the Earth's heart and this breath and this Six Pentacles, okay? Something being gifted to you in a way, in a practical way here, in order to restore balance, okay, for everything that's kind of gone through here, that's going to provide healing, and it's going to empower you to heal and to attain some sort of wish here for the future, for self, for you to receive this. Okay, so this is a little more clear, although I'm still not sure why we're seeing this message and how this person would know this and why this is being communicated to you, but this is what's coming through. So, Spirit, thank you so much for this message. For pile number 3, what exactly are they needing to know right here, right now, in regards to this message? Why is this person's higher self communicating this to pile number 3? What do they need to know? What am I missing exactly? Clear and concise message. Any questions pile 3 might still have in regards to this messaging? One more, Spirits. Okay, the Devil and the Fool under that. Okay, Devil, Capricorn energy, Aquarius energy with the Fool. So, inner demons with the Devil. 6 swords in reverse we were seeing. I think you were battling something. I think you might still be battling, but you're moving forward slowly, okay? Something's being closed out in your world. I feel like whatever you were battling, or whatever had a hold on you, or wherever you were stuck or feeling stuck, I feel like it was not allowing you to move forward, for you possibly to trust your own intuition, to trust the journey, to trust to move forward, to allow yourself just the freedom to take a step forward. Something's being manifested here, okay? In order to get you to move forward. Queen Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. This is a very beautiful energy. This could be mother energy, someone very solid, practical, giving, very sufficient. So I feel like you're going from something potentially that had you stuck in an unhealthy sort of way. Whatever these unhealthy ways of being might have been, or whatever you were battling. Okay, and I feel like you're overcoming this in order to find stability here and security in whatever this journey is. Queen of Swords in reverse. So there might have been a lot of uncertainty. There might have been a lot of not knowing why we were suffering, not knowing why we were experiencing what we were experiencing, not having clarity in the direction in which we wanted to go or needed to go. So we had no certainty, and you might still be at this sort of stage, okay, having a battle, whatever you're battling here. Yeah. And now there's a promise and energy here of empowerment, coming into divine masculine energy, of taking charge, of doing what's right, of getting the confidence to break free from anything that's had you kind of in this sort of a more stuck energy. Aries and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Six Pentacles coming out again in the center, about balance, about being the recipient of something that's manifesting. Okay, so we can find balance. This is the equal reciprocity. Sometimes we're in the giving and sometimes we're in the receiving end. And so I feel like you're about to be given something here, but you're also coming into some sort of empowerment where you're able to potentially give in a situation where you were really not able to. You were very stuck here, held back. Yeah, Ace of Cups, learning about self-love, filling one's own cup, giving ourselves the love that we need, finding our self-worth here. Maybe we're drowning in our emotions. This is also a new beginning. So we saw the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, now the Ace of Cups. The only ace we did not see is the Ace of Pentacles, which is the manifestation. Okay, and this to me is Pentacles with the 3 is balance, manifestation of something either that you're able to give or receive. Okay, let's see. What do we have? The Moon in reverse in the exact same spot, coming out of any uncertainty. Okay, this is being very unclear, not certain. Yeah, not seeing clearly, not certain about how we can find balance, how we can give, how we could find full self-love in order to have a new beginning here, feeling very stuck by the devil, not being empowered. 5 of Cups, feeling sad, looking at what wasn't happening, looking at the past situation, maybe regret, remorse, sadness. Okay, but see the Ace of Cups here. There's a hold of the Ace of Cups, which is all about self-love and being able to give of self. So I feel like you're transitioning here in order to give of self in a way maybe that you haven't experienced in the past because things were unclear and things were keeping you very, very stuck. So this is what the transition is. So Spirit, can we wrap up this message for pile 3? What do they need to know about this then? What should they know right here, right now? Any guidance, advice? What do they need to know about this specifically? Why are they seeing this? Thank you so much. I saw the Queen of Cups. If she wants to come out again, she will. That is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. A lot of love, compassion, creative energy, intuitive energy, which we have here, psychic knowing and this inner voice. Spirit, what is this final message that pile 3 is needing to know? Some guidance and some advice here, some clarity. Why are they seeing this message? All right, so we have 9 cups in reverse. We might feel like we didn't get what we wanted, or we might be feeling as though we might not get what we want. There's the Judgment, awakening, realization, coming into some greater truth. It's the Karma card, the King of Wands. That is a very confident king. We saw the Emperor, now King of Wands, is about confidence, being empowered, taking action, making things happen. Queen Swords in reverse again. Okay, so we have Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Queen of Swords in reverse is a need to get clear. 3 of Cups in reverse. This, I feel, is potentially the double energy. Okay, when we see 3 cups in reverse, for me, there's a lot of meanings, but sometimes it is being very distracted by unhealthy things here that have our attention, and the inability to go deep, the inability to be honest with ourselves. So we might distract, we might indulge in things here, especially with this 9. Oh my goodness, you guys, your cards. With this 9 cups, I will be reading these. These 9 cups and these 3 cups, for me, could certainly be drinking, okay? Because when we see a lot of cups here, I get overindulgence. There could have been over partying, over drinking, an overindulgence in something here that was devil energy. We couldn't see very clearly. I feel there was a lot of pain. I feel like now we're being empowered. We're seeing something here that we weren't seeing. We're moving out of whatever was having us stuck. 10 of Cups. Whatever sort of potential was on the table here for a 10 Cups. This is the happily ever after, 2 people coming together to build a committed sort of family life together and seeing seeing this potential of whatever could happen here. And maybe this was something we couldn't go after or didn't have confidence to see how we could attain this. 6 Cups, soulmate energy, reconciliation, coming together. We saw the 4 Wands, which is also coming together. So 3 Cups is about reconciliation. 6 Cups is about reconciliation here and a coming together. Okay, person, place, or thing of the past that brings us back to our childhood. So I feel like you're connected to whoever this is, and I feel like you're gaining some sort of energy here in order to make something happen. The Page of Swords in reverse and the Devil. So this to me is sort of coming out like this Queen of Swords. This is, we didn't know. We were unclear. We had questions. We were uncertain. There was a lot of uncertainty, and I feel like this was the devil. Something was holding us back. Some unhealthy way of being was providing us an energy here that kept us uncertain, kept us in moon energy, kept us unclear, kept us not knowing. Okay, and so I feel like there is an awakening and a realization of what we can do in order to find balance, restore, reconcile, come together in a way here that can deal with something here that has the potential of a 10 Cups that hasn't been realized. Okay, this is full emotional fulfillment, and I feel like potentially it hasn't been fulfilled, which left you unsatisfied or left you feeling like you couldn't attain what you wanted for self. So there's a realization. I haven't got what I wanted. I could go after what I want. I don't have to be stuck. I don't have to be in the devil. I don't have to be in uncertainty. I don't have to be unclear. I could get very certain about what my future looks like and come with this honest, sort of innocent energy here in order to restore balance. Okay, so this reading is all over the place. I do want to take 3 more cards kind of as a final because there's so much energy coming through here. And again, I don't know if this is your energy or whatever energy I'm reading here. It could certainly be the person that I'm picking up, but 3 cards, Spirit, so we can wrap up. Why is pile 3 seeing this? What is their final message? What is their final message for pile 3? What do they need to know? Thank you so much, Spirit. Yeah, like, it's like a flood of energy I'm feeling here. Maybe you're cheering yourself on in some way, or there's a cheerleader. Ace of Cups, self-love, self-worth, giving yourself enough love, tapping into your emotions, maybe feeling overwhelmed by emotions, but having a new beginning in love for self. The Magician, manifestation. This is Gemini and Virgo energy, being able to manifest something here. And the 5 of Wands in reverse. So, inner conflict. I feel like there's been challenge. There's been conflict. Maybe there's been a disagreement and a challenge in how to proceed, how to overcome something here, okay? In order to manifest a new beginning in love, to be able to love self, to be able to show up for self, to be able to manifest something. And like I said, we didn't see the Ace of Pentacles, but I felt manifestation here, and the Magician's all about manifestation. I feel like there was something stuck. And I feel like there could still be something stuck. And so this message is providing you with a knowing and sort of like cheering you on in some way that there's an understanding here that there's a bigger picture and that you can move beyond this to attain abundance. 10 Pentacles, 10 Cups, to find harmony, balance, to be able to pass this on to communities and people around you, to reclaim your power when you feel like you've lost power, okay, to walk through this gateway despite any obstacles, that this is like a once-in-a-lifetime sort of opportunity for you to explore, but you have to trust in your intuition, your guidance, and what you don't see right now becomes very clear to you. It manifests in front of you. Trust this, okay? Trust this. You don't see it yet, but I feel like you're going to be seeing this because I think you're in the weeds of battling this sort of, yeah, whatever you're battling here, like this, the devil energy coming through, this inner child needing to tend to certain traumas and battling certain things within self. Okay, now you could certainly flip roles if this feels like energy that's around you, but I feel like this is certainly confirmation coming through this way, in that way. So you might want to bookmark this. If you're ever feeling like you're needing cheering, this person is coming through, giving you all sorts of confirmation there, getting through. 4 torches, look at that. That's my 1111 That's my twin flame card. It is about coming together, union, the rite of passage, a milestone, celebrating, coming together. So I feel like something's coming together here, okay? Something is coming together. It's like a rite of passage going through this gateway to get to the other side. This is where you're going. Although I don't think you see it with the closed eyes and the closed scroll here. Nothing's manifested potentially. So trust, okay, trust in this inner voice and this psychic knowing, and reclaim your power when you're feeling like you have lost power. Just know that this is kind of where you're headed. So this is what I have. Beautiful message, pile 3. I don't know how this is going to sit with all of you guys, but I'm sure someone needed to hear this, and I love you guys so, so much. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.